The first time I came across today's discovery was in a movie, and it raised lots and lots of questions in my mind. The first one, can a clinically dead person actually be raised back from the dead? Can we beat death? And do we really have a second chance to life? This isn't reincarnation. No, 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 no. It's something way, way, way better than reincarnation. You're about to take another journey with favor or Lorentala on Discovery with Favor. Let's face it, we're all gonna die and it's gonna happen sooner than we expected. But scientists have come up with a way to actually preserve a body, cure, and bring a person back to life. Cryonics. Cryonics. What is cryonics and how did it come to existence?
Cryonics is the process of preserving dead people at a very low temperature so that they can be revived in future. Cryonics is from cryos, meaning cold. Cryonics began in 1962 when Robert Ettinger suggested in his book The Prospect of Immortality that freezing people could preserve them so that future and more advanced medicine could revive them. The first corpse to be frozen was that of Dr. James Bedford in 1967. And as we speak, hundreds of corpses have been cryopreserved in the United States and many more in Russia. Thousands of people have made arrangements for cryopreservation of their corpses upon eventual death.
That's interesting, right? Then what are cryopreserved people called?
Just like patients in the hospital, cryonic experts refer to their customers as patients and hope to revive them in the nearest future. Some patients are neuro patients, that is, people that elected to preserve their heads instead of their whole body. These patients are kept inside stainless steel tanks called the dewar. A dewar is a custom insulated tank filled with liquid nitrogen and computer-controlled to preserve the bodies inside. The dewar can hold 4 whole-body patients and 5 neuro patients.
Interesting. 9 people coexisting in a dewar. Well, 30 or 40 years ago, people in medicine believed that death was an event. But there is a new theory to legal death.
According to Linda Chamberlain, legal death only means that your heart and lungs have stopped functioning without intervention. It doesn't mean your cells are dead. It doesn't mean your organs are dead. It's now pretty well understood that it's a process and it takes hours after your lungs and heart stop functioning for you to be fully dead. Cryonics believe if you intervene early and preserve the body as quickly as possible after death, there is no reason you couldn't be brought back to life in future when science has improved.
I love the ray of hope, but there might be a little problem.
The human body cannot be literally frozen as cells contain water. And when water freezes, it expands, and that will cause the cells to simply shatter, meaning your body becomes mush.
Well, not to worry, cryonics experts have found a solution to the cooling process.
So then, how exactly is cryonics done? To preserve a body, cryonic experts bring the body down to negative 196 degrees Celsius, usually with liquid nitrogen in a process called vitrification. From vitrium, the Latin word for glass. The process is used today to preserve embryos for people going through IVF. The team first removes water from the cells, replaces it with a glycerol-based chemical mixture called the cryoprotectant, a sort of antifreeze. This is to protect the organs and tissues from forming ice crystals, putting the cells in a state of suspended animation. The next step is to insert the individual's body in a dewar filled with liquid nitrogen at a temperature of negative 196 degrees Celsius, that is negative 320 degrees Fahrenheit. The body is stored head down so that if there were a leak in the tank, the brain will stay immersed in freezing liquid.
There you are. You are in safe and good hands. Now another question. Is cryonics affordable?
Members are given options of having a life insurance policy, or they can pay a one-time fee in cash upon death in any cryonics facility of their choice. Advice from an insurance professional is recommended before selecting a policy.
To every good thing, there is always a but.
No one has ever been reanimated from cryonics. We still believe that in future, more advanced technology will be able to reanimate people from the dead. Will cryonics work? Will it stay as it is? Or is it a pipe dream? Very soon, we will find out.
Cryonics might be a long shot, but it's still a chance to life. But as for you being in a cryosleep state for over a decade and coming back to life, it's not an option. I don't know about you. Would you prefer cryonics? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. Till next time.